thought I'd put together this video for you. We spoke about it obviously during the week. Thought I'd put this video together just about some basic SEO training. Excuse the music in the background. In the middle of the office, thought we'd get some nicer tunes going to set the mood for the day. So anyway, this video is purely about how you can write your titles and your meta descriptions for the site. It's a pretty basic exercise, and it doesn't matter if it's the blog or if it's the itinerary pages. And on the new site, we've obviously got the activity pages. It's pretty straightforward to actually go through and to update the titles and the metas. So let's get started. So what I've done already is I have actually activated, I've actually logged into the New Zealand Vacations account. From memory, as you know, you've got your entries on your left hand side, which is your blog. But the quickest and most easy way to update your titles and meta descriptions and your on-page SEO is obviously to access the blog itself. Whenever you create a new entry, you'd be in a situation where you'd be faced with a page that looks like this, where you've got a bunch of inputs, where you can whack in your images, your titles, your information. Like all of this here is pretty straightforward. You've done a good job of this already. But what I would do is see this SEO tab here. This SEO tab here lets us put in the title and the right. So ignore that title there. So you fill that in like you've already done. But what really matters is your SEO title here and your SEO description here. Now this title and meta description is what you see on Google. So if I cruise over to Google here and I just type in, I don't know, Burgers in Wellington. Okay, you'd be very familiar with, okay, here is your title, here's your title, here's your meta description. So this is what your end users are actually seeing in Google. Right, so these two fields really matter, your SEO title, your SEO description. Now, the best way to describe it is with these is you want to make them as compelling as possible. So think of yourself as the end user, and let's go say things to do in Wellington. And you just think, okay, you're the end user, you need to start to think about, okay, writing in a compelling way, because the more that a user clicks on your ad in the search results, the more optimized it is for that in terms of the more compelling it is, not just that it's got the keywords in there, the more compelling it is, the better it actually helps you rank, because Google's tracking all of this because they've got JavaScript and they've got analytics on their pages, obviously. So you want to write it in a way where it's compelling. So let's cruise over to your article. So New Zealand's hidden gem. Alright, let's actually have a look at the article. 50-mile drive from Christchurch to the old French settlement at Akarau. So that Akarau on Banks Peninsula presents an excellent photo opportunity for in Christchurch. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is probably get an understanding for what your users are actually searching for when it comes to this article. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so let's actually have a look at in the actual search result. Let's go to Google. This will give us an idea of what users are actually searching for. Here it is here. Right, things to do. This actually gives us an idea of what people are searching for. Now, if you go down to the very bottom, see this here? This is gold, this stuff. This shows us, in order of traffic priority, what people are searching for. Okay, so if you can see a correlation between what this said, what these keywords are, right? See attractions here, so that gives us a big idea. If you can incorporate that into your title and meta description of your article, providing that it does have some sort of relevance. Okay, right, and let's go back. Drive. Yes, so it looks like it's a bit of a this is local garage. Yeah, look at this. This is good. Yep. Okay, closer. Yep. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's a bit of an overlook, as in it's a bit of a summary of what this actually town is. So if I got any of these keywords, there, that town there, I'd be using that town as this query here, as I'd incorporate that into the title. Town. You get me? Because then that'll pick up that and that. Yeah. 50 model referencing. Okay, that's so good. Presents an excellent experiences. Come and visit the small town of New Zealand. Okay, beautiful. So I want to get the keyword New Zealand in there. So you're just going to make it relevant. You're just going to insert a keyword. So you can see I've inserted town. There's the actual name of the town there, name of the town there, and then we've got, here it is here, ding. Town of Hidden Gem. Okay, because the more you get your keywords to the left hand side of your title, the better. A hidden town. So we can work on that a little bit more, but this is just a good example. New Zealand's hidden gem. Okay. Just playing with it. Okay, I'm happy with that for the moment. We can update that. Alright, so now if you go up to preview here, you'll be able to see what it looks like. Okay, so if we go back, so what you want to do is you want to save it. Okay, let's go back and have a look again. There, display. Yep. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Small town. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Okay, so we got the word in there. That's fine. Got the word town in there. Yep. Okay, so that is optimized for that query. Okay, beautiful. So let's save that. Okay, let's do one more. This is the crux of writing your titles and the descriptions. They capture things as a land. Okay. The American invasion of New Zealand. So let's go back to Google. New Zealand. Okay, that's fine. Okay, thinking of moving to New Zealand. There you go there. Reasons to move to New Zealand. So let's have a look at your article. I'm getting a feel for the American invasion of New Zealand. Okay, here it is. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Okay, so this is a little bit about the attractions of moving to New Zealand. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so what we can do now, thinking of moving to New Zealand, that's what I'd be targeting there. Okay, so we'll leave that. We'll go down to SEO, we'll go down to there. Sorry, that needs to be set to custom. Perfect. Easy as that. Let's do this here as well. Custom things. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just leave that in the title. Right. Save. And let's have a look at this. So if we go to AdWords, yeah, where's my keyword planner? Oh, there it is there. Click on the wrong button, doesn't help. And oh, that's why. Alright, locations. Yep. So where that was a Kiwi Planners because I didn't have an account with them. That's fine. Thinking of moving to New Zealand. Get started. Alright, just as right, look at this. There you go. There's 20 searches a month, but this gives you an idea of what people are searching for and the amount of traffic that there is. Relocation New Zealand 170. So if you just go to Google and type in like you don't really need this, as in because if you go to the bottom of Google, yeah, we're talking about going to the bottom, and this gives you the best indication as to the user's intent around the queries. Lindsay, I'd just be using those because that's what we use, because they're the most accurate when it comes to traffic and when it comes to what other people are searching for when it comes to the user intent behind that search. So anyway, so once you've done that, just make that as a bit of a rule of thumb when you go through. Just make sure you save them. Then if you go back to the article itself and reload it, you've seen the title, think you're moving to New Zealand. That's ready to go. So let's make one more small adjustment to that. And what I would do is I would just add a little question mark. Okay. Right, so the only other thing I'd do too is if you're already doing it, I know you are, but if in the article itself, if there's any opportunities to link out to any other articles on New Zealand vacations or any pages, like this New Zealand link here for instance, right, we could just go link, insert link, HTTPS, New Zealand vacations. Right, just make sure you've got a few links in there and link around your site as much as possible to other pages. So that sums up this video, Lindsay. If you have any questions, let us know. Feel free to come back and watch this. Pretty straightforward, but if you do this for your pages, it's just going to help improve the ranking of all your pages, and it's something that you have to do. So hope you enjoyed it. Bye.